you, and also, I love the family that we've gained here.
My favorite moment on the show, and it's a little selfish, it's the first time that we met, to be quite honest. The first time we rehearsed for the dance that we did on So You Think You Can Dance.
Twitch, you want to know my favorite thing that we've added?
What's your favorite thing, though?
It's you.
Twitch, you are just like sunshine in a bottle, man. You walk in the room and we feel good. And you did that to Ellen's audiences for 9 years.
9 years, absolutely. Dance is something that I've been passionate about before I knew what passion was. I was the only guy in dance class. I was the only guy on my high school dance team.
What is something you would like to say to Twitch? Like, what has he meant to you?
Well, I don't want to say goodbye.
I'm heartbroken. Twitch was pure love and light. He was my family, and I loved him with all of my heart. I will miss him. Please send your love and support to Allison and his beautiful children, Wesley, Maddox, and Zaya.
If you were a fan of the Ellen DeGeneres Show, then you'll know about the DJ known as Twitch. He was a staple on the show for its later years and was a good friend of Ellen. We have to talk about how he made many sad, because the beloved DJ life, and many are in mourning as a result. We'll break down more information on his death right now, but before we do that, go ahead and do us a favor by leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channel. Do you want to win an iPhone 12, maybe a MacBook Pro? How about $500 cash? All you have to do is comment a secret hidden message somewhere in this video. That's it. Oh, and leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel so we can keep affording these giveaways. Winner will be announced at the last day of each month. Thanks for watching and good luck. Number 5. The death of Twitch. Steven Twitch Boss took his life on Tuesday at just the age of 40. It's with the heaviest of hearts that I have to share my husband Steven has left us. Boss's wife Allison Holker Boss confirmed in a statement. Steven lit up every room he stepped into. He valued family, friends, and community above all else, and leading with love and light was everything to him. He was the backbone of her family, the best husband and father, and an inspiration to his fans. To say he left a legacy would be an understatement, and his positive impact will continue to be felt. She continued, I'm certain there won't be a day that goes by that we won't honor his memory. We ask for privacy during this difficult time for myself and especially for our 3 children. Closing her statement, Allison shared a message for her husband. Steven, we love you. We miss you, and I will always save the last dance for you. She concluded. That line was a reference to their life together and how dance was a key part of it. In 2014, Boss joined the Ellen DeGeneres Show as a guest DJ. He eventually became a permanent fixture on the series and was elevated to co-executive producer status in 2020. Celebrity reactions. Ellen DeGeneres was one of the first to make a reaction to Boss's death. She made the following statement on Instagram. I'm heartbroken. Twitch was pure love and light. He was my family and I loved him with all my heart. I will miss him. Please send your love and support to Allison and his beautiful children, Wesley, Maddox, and Zaya. Kaylin Allen, actor and guest contributor for The Ellen DeGeneres Show, shared a heartfelt message to his beloved friend, confidant, and brother. God knows my heart is at a standstill because I have never known a friend like you. No words, dance, or show can adequately capture just how magnificent your existence was to this world and me. The internet personality began. In a world where it was easy to get lost in the shadows, I'm grateful that we always saw each other. We were each other's #1 fan and often the light in each other's darkest hours. I'm very sorry that the darkness found a voice this time and became too loud. Many are still trying to figure out what to make of all of this, as there are plenty of questions left to be answered. But now, a week after the death, those who are close to Boss are still mourning. The producer. Andy Lassner was a producer on the Ellen DeGeneres Show and was close to Twitch. He was more than happy to see all the tributes that had gone out to the man. So many people on social media are posting pictures of themselves with Twitch. The former producer shared via Instagram on Friday, December 16th. Talking about their close friendships with him, talking about the texts they exchanged with him last week, talking about the conversation they once had with him. The thing is, it's all true, it's all real. Lassner continued, those who knew him are not trying to make this tragedy about themselves. They are just trying to convey to you who Twitch was. He made everything about you. Lassner continued in his tribute on Friday. He made you feel like the most important person in the world, and he did this for everybody, not just the people he needed or that were important. He did it for everybody. It doesn't sound real, but it is. All of it. He explained that Boss was everyone's friend prior to his death. He really did care for every single person who worked at the show and everyone in his life. The thing is, if you met him just once, you felt that feeling, that light. That's why I think you and I are hurting, because we all counted on him. He was our flame, our joy, our dancer, Lassner said. He was also willing to admit that he didn't see this coming. There was a heavy burden that none of us realized he was carrying, Lasner concluded. He must have been so tired, but we didn't know because he never wanted it to be about him. So now we can either spend all of our time wondering why and how and never being satisfied with the answers we imagine, or we can focus on being grateful for the gift he gave us by allowing us to take light from his flame. The thing is, that light still burns in us, all of us. Let's try and share that light with the people we love. It's really all we can do, and that's enough. It's more than enough. Many saw his post and liked it and commented about how they're going to honor Boss and treasure the memories of the man they knew, which is a very wholesome thing to hear. Changes we must take. Sadly, even with all of this and tributes being shown, there are some who question a different part of Boss's death. Mainly, given his celebrity, his wealth, and the ability he had to, quote, get help, many question why he didn't use it. In other words, people are criticizing him after his death because he had a way out but didn't take it. That's a very limited view of what happened and what Boss went through. We don't know what he was dealing with mentally, emotionally, and that's the problem. Over on CNN, writer Mel Robbins put this in a very straightforward way that showcases the changes we need to make about this matter. With cancer, you see people you love deteriorating on the outside. When someone struggles with mental health issues, you often don't see it. Unfortunately, people, men in particular, feel a lot of shame when they are struggling mentally. There are a lot of people battling demons in their head who put a smile on, share fun videos on social media, play on sports teams, and are successful at work, all as they struggle to battle their inner demons. Just because you can't see it inside someone doesn't mean the pain they are experiencing isn't real or overwhelming. That's why Twitch's death doesn't make sense to so many people. In public, his struggle was invincible. In the privacy of his mind, it may have been a living hell. That's why the language we choose when discussing suicide is so important. Indeed it is. The culture that has grown in our world is that you can tough it out. These deaths ought to be a wake-up call so that we further get people the help they need when they need it. We can't save Boss, but perhaps we can save others. So if you do think that someone or anyone is going through a tough mental time and is trying to hide it, talk to them about it, or get them to talk to someone who will help express what they're feeling. We all deserve to get the help we need, and we have to stop shaming people when they're going through something that we can't see. Otherwise, we're no better than the people who labeled people monsters back when medicine was still primitive, and we didn't know the basic things were honestly regular occurrences. Number 1. The loss of Boss. Ultimately, the loss of Steven Twitch Boss is one that won't be easy to get over for various reasons. The first is that he made an impact on many people's lives and definitely could have affected more. The second is that his family and friends may never learn the reason that he turned against himself mentally and emotionally. Finally, he serves as a reminder that suicide isn't something that, quote, only a few lucky people deal with. Those who are rich, famous, wealthy, and powerful and so on have these notions too, and sometimes they act on them. It's okay to not be okay. Just try and get help when you're in those really low spots. And there you go, everyone. A look at the untimely death of Steven Twitch Boss and how the outpouring for him is still going on. Do you agree that it's fine that his family and friends are celebrating his life despite the way he died? Are you hoping that more people will come forward to talk about him in this way? What's your favorite memory of him? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.